members of Sirens and Sailors. Can you guys please introduce yourselves and say what you do in the band?
Well, my name's Todd. I play guitar and I also do the clean singing.
My name is Kyle and I am the screaming vocalist.
So tell me about the tour that you're on right now.
We are on tour with Ice Nine Kills. It's their headlining tour. Them, Famous Last Words, Era, and Chasing Safety.
How far are you into the tour so far?
This is actually like the very last. This is our last 3 shows, so this is our third and last show today.
Have you had a smaller venue than this on this tour? Because this is kind of, I don't know how it's going to go.
We've had a smaller stage, I believe.
Really?
What was that one with the corner stage?
They all just blur together, so.
They all blur together.
I mean,
We've had a couple about this size.
I don't think anything's smaller than this on this tour.
It's comfortable in there, though.
This is a very
intimate.
It's very homey here. It's kind of like a coffee shop type of thing.
It is kind of.
And I'm gonna have fish and chips for dinner.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is it $5? Oh, you're seeing the difference? Yeah, we only get $5 towards catering. We got to pay the difference.
Okay, Pappy's fish and
Wow. Okay, you have that planned out. You're like looking forward to it.
Pappy's chips and fish.
Okay. So were you guys friends with any of the bands before this tour happened, or did you were?
Basically we've toured with every band before except Era. We didn't ever tour with them.
Okay.
We played shows with them, and one of the members, Alan, was in a band that we toured with called Broadcast Nightmare.
Okay.
That was actually our first tour we ever did. It was years ago. So every person on this tour we basically know. The Ice Nine guys are mostly from Rochester, except Spencer's from Boston.
Okay.
We toured with Famous Last Words before, Chasing Safety a lot. They used to be us from outside, so we've toured with them quite a bit. Yeah.
We already knew everyone. It's great.
Yeah.
You guys are like a
So it's just like we were going to come and hang out with our best friends. Basically.
That's awesome. What's next for you guys after this is over?
We have a 9-day run in December, right before Christmas, with I the Breather and Era.
Very nice.
It's kind of like a northeast type of thing.
Okay.
And then we just announced in January and February we have a 2-month tour with This Is the Apocalypse, Sworn In, and Shiloh. So that tour should be insane. It's going to be, it's full US, it's going to be a crazy time.
Oh,
But before that, there's Thanksgiving, which is my favorite holiday.
You guys are all for that.
Oh yeah, we were at home for Thanksgiving last year, so this year we can
So you made sure, like, I'm going to be here.
Last year we ate at a hometown buffet.
How was that?
with a fire.
It was pretty good. It was
It was a lot of fun. It was different. It was our first Thanksgiving away from home.
Okay. Tell me about your album, Skeletons. That's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just making sure. Making sure I have my facts straight.
You got it.
Okay. Tell me about that.
It's our latest release on Artery Recordings and Razor and Tie. We're most proud of this album by far. Out of all the albums we released so far, it's opening new doors for us and new opportunities, and it's been very exciting. It's done pretty well. We got as high as I think number 5 on the iTunes chart, so that was pretty cool to see. We've never been on that before. It's still doing well on iTunes, and we're selling physical copies, and they're like FYEs and Hastings and merch now you can order with physicals.
We definitely put the most work into this album out of any album. Like we literally had about like a month and a half to write a majority of the songs.
Okay.
We were up in our practice space for like 4 hours every single night just doing that. So we put a lot of hard work into it, and it definitely shows. We're really proud of it.
Very cool. Do you have plans for a follow-up album anytime soon?
I mean, we are probably going to have one, yes. We haven't started thinking about it yet, really. I mean, the thought is there.
The only reason I ask is because normally the way that for doing interviews, the way that I see that it works normally is that you write like a bunch of songs and then you pick like so many to go on the album, then you have some like kind of left over and you tweak them and that's the take one like another later on. So do you have like that going on, or is it just solely like you're not worried about that now?
We have some riffs that we'll probably recycle and bring back.
Okay.
You know, but even on this new album, there's riffs that we have taken from songs that we wrote years ago that we never released. They fit fairly well.
Don't shake my hand. I'm sick.
Alright.
What do you guys need on stage, amplifier wise?
We're just doing an interview. We're not playing over here tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Steve.
That's all right.
All right, thank you though.
I'm gonna keep that in here. I'm not even gonna edit that out. That's gonna stay.
That'll be great.
That's got us.
We'll be out of here in no time though.
I'm sorry for seeing it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we have riffs that we've used from on this album that were from songs that we wrote years ago. But we just never released them. These parts just happened to fit perfectly for what we were trying to figure out. So there's always riffs you recycle and ideas you bring back to the table. Eventually they work out.
So who are your biggest inspirations and influences? I'm sure you guys have all the same ones and different ones.
I mean, I take inspiration from all sorts of stuff, and I don't really listen to that much metal.
Okay.
My favorite metal band out is Memphis Made Fire. I love them. That's like one of the few I listen to. I listen to a lot of weird shit like Adam Lambert and One Direction.
I'm not judging. No, I'm not.
And
no, because I like that. What's that one song I like? I forget the name. It's a One Direction song.
probably just all of
It's
them.
just, yeah, they all kind of sound similar. So yeah, they're just here with you on that. So, yeah.
My biggest inspirations as far as music has gone throughout my life where my family is very musically oriented. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Oriented?
yeah.
I always was just around music all the time. Whether it was my dad cranking AC/DC in the car on the way to my hockey games or my mom playing the Beatles just around the house or something like that. And my other biggest inspirations are my best friends in my band. They blow my mind all the time. So, all the bands we tour with, they inspire us to keep improving and push ourselves to the next level. So it's been a lot of fun growing with all these bands and being able to see progress. And it's awesome that everybody's doing so well.
Okay, I have a friend named Michael, and he's from Delaware, and he loves you guys a lot. Like, he's one of the people that I would say is probably one of your biggest fans. And he just recently started a band. So do you have any like advice for him and talk to? I don't know what you're talking to.
To Dylan?
Michael,
I don't know.
Dylan.
No, his name's definitely Michael.
Well, Dylan.
Go ahead.
Dylan, listen. All right, Michael. Well, I don't know how long you've been playing or how many of the guys that you're in a band with have been playing, but the key is to stick with it if you really want to do it. I mean, we went through so many member changes and different styles of music and stages in our life, and it's all about sticking to it and just feeling it out and just feeling good and enjoying what you're doing. And it's going to get hard at sometimes, but you just got to keep going through it. It's the only thing you can do. You got to love the people you're with and you're playing with, and just gotta, if you have a good group, it'll work for you.
I would say.
Anything to add to that?
Oh yeah, I mean, like anything, if you truly love it, keep going, pursue it, work hard. Nobody's going to do the work for you. We've, obviously had great moments in our career and bad moments, but they're all learning experiences. So take it like a grain of salt and just keep moving forward and do your best and stuff like that.
Alright, so on that note, we're in a different location somewhere.
Change the scenery.
Do you have any final thoughts for your fans? We'll see this, new fans, old fans? What do you want to tell them?
Thank you for supporting us for as long as you have. Hope you love the new record. And we can't wait to see you, hopefully in your town or city soon.
We're all nice people. We want to meet you, so come up to us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at this love.
So nice.
We love her.
Michael, she's gonna give you a hug too from us.
And Dylan.
And Dylan.
Don't worry. You're getting your hug.
Thank you guys so much. This has been my interview with Sirens and Sailors.